Hi there, it's Stacy Yesner, and welcome to Coffee Talk. I am waiting for Margaux Glaser to join me today, so hopefully she will be coming on soon, and there she is. Hi, Margaux. Out on
Hi,
the West Coast.
hi, Stacy.
Hello
Nice to
there.
see
How
you. How
are
are
you?
you? I'm good.
Good.
I
How are
wish I could have done
you?
this at my listing, but there's no service up there, and I couldn't afford to have it not work. So I'm like, I better go to the office. So I'm here.
Tell
It
me
is
about this
so
listing.
epic. It's like living in a park. I can honestly say it's one of a kind. I went on the market with it a week ago Friday, so it's less than 2 weeks, and I have multiple offers on it. It's a 3,142 square foot house. The lot is almost 30,000. It has a rock waterfall. It has a pool that kind of looks like a pond. It has, I wish I was more equipped and I could actually show you something, but I don't know how to do that on here. But anyway, it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's in Pacific Palisades. It's on the market for $3,895,000, and literally it's like living in your own private park. It's
Oh my
stunning.
God, that sounds
It's really
amazing.
stunning. You look so
Wow.
pretty in purple.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So how's the
It's
market there in
good
LA?
depending on if you have it priced right, if it's something unique and unusual and done. If it's like one of a million and it's overpriced, and then no. It really depends specifically on the property itself and how you have it priced, I will say. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, my thing's falling.
No problem. Don't even worry about it. So is this, what was I going to ask you? You work with a lot of people getting their
Yeah,
homes ready when they're downsizing. Was
downsi
this one of those types of
downsizing, and also
properties?
for the family if there is, someone in the family that
Uh-huh.
has passed away, and that's this situation. It's a trust sale, and the gentleman was in his 90s.
Uh-huh.
I work with a lot of seniors here who I adore, so for me it's like giving back and also paying it forward. So this is a gentleman who lived in the house for 27 years, loved it so much, did not want to change a thing, and so he stayed there until it was his time to go. So now it's on the market, and new family will be going in. But yeah, it's awesome. Awesome.
So how much work
So
did you have
we
to
did
do to
an
get the
estate
home ready?
sale, which was a lot of work. I got the listing signed in December, and we knew that we couldn't have an estate sale in December, so we had to wait till the end of January, and you have to wait till someone's available. So we coordinated that. So that was a huge thing. And then after the estate sale was 3 days, 3 full days, and then after that, she had to clear everything out. And the house is quite large. It also has a guest house, which is up a hill, so it was quite challenging in order to get, yeah, it was really
Oh, yeah.
challenging to even get everything out of there. So that estate sale was first. Then I had my team come in and do the painting, clean up the yard, add some plants. We didn't want to do too much to the house because sometimes what happens is you get started and you don't know where to stop. You know, in this case, we just
Right.
estate sale, painted, staged, a little gardening, and amazing photos. I had 3 photographers on this one: a video, a virtual tour, still photography, floor plans done, drone shots done. I've never really gone so extreme on the photography. Yeah, so
Okay. And so for something like that, for the estate sale and the painting and all of
in this
that, do you use Compass
In this case,
Concierge or
no,
does
because the family paid for it. But you certainly could. You certainly could.
Mm,
And it's, oh, in
yeah.
my opinion, even because I do a lot of houses that this is not a tear down, but a lot of houses that seem to be appropriate to be torn down because they live in, for 50, 60 years and they really don't do anything. Even those
Right.
houses, I like to minimally stage. And a lot of people don't, but then an end user can come in and see, oh, if I tweak, if I update the bathroom, update the kitchen, and do a little upgrades, then I can live there. And you really don't get that impression from
Right.
an older home that is no work done, But you have to be careful because you could go down a path of doing too much,
Oh, absolutely. And then you make it too costly for someone to
Do you do
buy.
that kind of stuff too? Do you do a lot of the staging and painting in your market and your homes?
I mean, people do, absolutely. I mean, the last two places I put on the market, we were getting them ready and people came in and bought them
Wow.
without
Okay.
doing anything. And we just reduced the price accordingly. And I had clients that just closed on a house where the seller was getting ready to paint and do
Wow.
some work. And we said, no, we'll take it as is without doing anything. So, and we'll
And
take a
how do
little
you
bit
know
of a
those were
lesser
on the
price
market? Were
for
they
it.
on exclusive or coming soon?
So we have what's called private listing, where I don't know if there's Compass coming soon, but then we also have on our MLS, it's called Private Listing Network. So some of us put our clients on a search on those if they don't necessarily show up on the Compass platform, on the Compass search. So to look for both. And sometimes, especially in the shortage of inventory, we're able to find our clients' properties that way. And that's how I actually got my clients under contract on their condo for sale and got them into a house.
Amazing.
In less
Amazing.
than
Yeah.
a month.
Here in California or Southern California, we have coming soon, and you can put it on MLS 21 days before you go live in order to prepare it and stuff and just do like one main picture. And then, and of course, Compass exclusive, but otherwise, we don't have that terminology that you had there. Yeah.
Right. And every market has different terminology. But you guys also do things differently. I mean, and I don't know if you did that with this listing, but you'll do pre-listing inspections.
This one, exactly. We did that because the house is older and there was a lot of deferred maintenance. So what we said was take it as is. And a lot of times you list a property as is, but agents will come in and ask for credits and repairs anyway. It's just so we know how it is.
Right.
And in this one, we said, before you place an offer, I'm sending you the inspection reports. So the good thing about this is, and what I did in the Compass platform is you can send an individual email and you can see how many times they click on it, which is awesome. I'm like, these guys are interested because there's 14 clicks on it,
Right. But that's great. I like the idea of doing the pre-listing inspection. I mean, there's definitely pros and cons to both because then, on the property disclosures, you have to disclose anything that's
wrong. That you found.
That would show up.
It's interesting though, because with 7 offers on this one, each person said they want their own inspections, and rightfully so. So even though there was an inspection, that doesn't prevent them from doing their own, but it gives them an idea of what to look for.
No. Correct. No, absolutely. And every inspector finds different things, right? Like if a property goes under contract and if it goes under contract twice and there's 2 different inspections, a seller may get different things negotiated just based on the 2 different inspectors and opinions of something.
Yeah. It's so funny talking just the realtor information. It's like nobody has any idea how much detail that we really have to know in so many areas, because inspections are huge. And are these double pane windows? And is this a low flow toilet? And is this, I mean, we cannot sell a property in LA County unless it has low flow items in the house. It will not, the city has to give the stamp before you even close escrow.
And that's because
they've been doing
drought?
it for a very, very long time. I think California is very conservative in that way, but it was before the drought. Before the
Mhm.
drought. Yeah, yeah. But,
Okay.
you don't want to waste. We don't want to waste out here.
Huh. I mean, everyone
Yeah,
should have low flow
but you cannot
toilets, but
sell a
that's
house.
besides
Even
the
if they're
point.
going to tear the
You
house
know,
down, you got to put new toilets in. My clients sometimes say, why do I have to pay to put new stuff in and they're going to tear it down? I said, it's the law. It's interesting. See, it makes no sense, but you have to.
that is so interesting. I took someone today to go look at a house that's been on the market for like 200 and some days. It's a total tear down, but she wanted to see if possibly she could rehab it. And we drove because she's thinking about possibly starting to flip. And we drove up to the house today. And as soon as I got there, like I could see the cracks in the brick. Like the whole house needed to be tuck pointed. Hadn't even walked inside, but just saw the
Yeah,
issues on the exterior of the house. And
too
I
much work.
said, I'm like, I'm like, I think it's just from the exterior. I have a
Yeah,
feeling it's going to be
yeah,
a tear down. And the lot itself was an odd shape, and it's in a great neighborhood, but it's an odd shape. And I don't know that anyone would want to build like it would be hard to build like a nice house in this neighborhood and be able to have a yard for kids. And I
yeah,
think that's why it's
yeah.
been
No,
sitting
it's
for so
interesting.
long.
We assess things, we can see it like right away go. And that's why it's so important to go to the property. You know, you have to see it online. We can do so many virtual tours and all the photographs and all the videos you want, but until you see it, and also your agent should really go with you too. So many times I have for this offer, I see 7 people. There were a few agents that didn't even see the property and they're writing for their clients.
I know. I mean, I don't like it if I can't go and see a property. I mean, sometimes obviously I was at, if I was out of town and we were in Atlanta for the retreat, I had clients that were going out and they saw something and he wanted to write an offer on it and I didn't get to go see it myself. And it didn't end up working out and I was very thankful of it. But I felt bad that I wasn't going to be able to see the property. I always hate that because I want to make sure I'm looking up at the ceiling to make sure I haven't seen any water around the edges and just those kinds of things that some
Yeah,
people
we look at things
don't
differently. We
see.
look at things differently. Yeah,
Totally look at things differently. And even though I know it's another agent, I just don't always know their experience and their abilities to catch the
yeah, no,
things that I
totally,
would be
totally.
able
It's
to
so important.
catch.
So important. So how's your market?
Yes. It is, if things are priced right, they're moving quickly, multiple offers in certain neighborhoods. We're still really low in inventory, just like you are. But it
Yeah,
really just it depends on where and what. And you know, I have buyers looking. I have buyers that are priced out because interest rates it depends on what the interest
yeah,
rate is at that moment
yeah.
when the house
I
comes
know,
on
it's
the
crazy.
market.
There's so many things. That's why specifically you cannot be generic, oh, low inventory. It's like you have to go so much deeper by neighborhood because it's very different, And it's like we have a lot
Right.
on the market here, but only about 15 properties under, and this is just a very small town. We have like 80 properties on the market, but only about 15 are under $4 million. I know,
My
I
God.
know, I know. It's crazy. So, the lower inventory ones, especially if they're done or if they're, in a good location, forget it. Multiples, multiples. But then you have bigger ones that just sit,
I know.
and have sat for a while. So it's really
I
price.
know.
It's, yeah.
I, I wanna flip it for a minute. I want to talk more about the collaborate the things that you do for your seniors, like for the holidays. What did you do for them? Did you
I
do something
did.
for
I
them for
did.
Valentine's
So I've been
Day?
doing this for 3 years now, and I started during COVID. And I just thought, you know what? Seniors had it the worst because of their sensitivity and they really couldn't get out. And some of them can't get out anyway. And luckily, I have this
Right.
small town community that I can do it for. So I got the kids in the schools to write Valentine's Day cards to seniors and drawings. And they are so cute. I mean, I enjoy them so much because they're so authentic, and they just say, "Oh, what's your favorite candy?" And it's just, I love it. I love it. And the seniors love it so much. And I give probably 3 to 4 cards per senior, to really get them. And then I will hand deliver it. And then now I'm making cupcakes for them because they need a treat. I need to do something. I know. So I homemade from scratch cupcakes.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, you
I think I delivered
crazy,
about 70 of them. When I did it over 3 days, I was exhausted. I was like, oh my God. But they loved it so much. And it's really about the kids and the cards. No offense. They don't need the realtor coming around saying, oh, I have something for you. It's the children.
It's so interesting. My uncle fell and broke his hip a month ago, and he's in rehab. And so on Valentine's Day, one of the elementary schools delivered Valentines to all the residents in the rehab nursing home center. And so as soon as I saw the card, I thought of
See
you.
how meaningful?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, but I definitely thought of you because I know that that's
it's
something
really
that you
so
do.
rewarding. I mean, the more we do for others, it's just makes our job so much more fulfilling, But it's hard when you're busy, but it's amazing. And again, and then this year I got one of the kids from the school to deliver with me. And it was so interesting because like one person that we knocked on the door, she taught at the same school. It's very small town. She taught at that school and she's in her 90s. And so she goes, oh, I remember when. So it was really fun for both the generations to have that experience. Another guy, he had gone to the school. He goes, I went to Corpus Christi when I was your age, so that made it really fun too. So I'm trying to bring in more elements that make it more fun for those receiving, and it's good. And it's good for the kids to learn this stuff too.
No, definitely. Definitely. I mean, I think it's awesome the way that they interact with one another. I think it's, my niece and nephew who are 11 and 14, watching them interact with my uncle who's 83, but just, when they were in town in November and he had his walker and needed assistance, like to go to the bathroom, or just the way my nephew just took him and made sure he was okay getting through the restaurant to the bathroom, and just, the way that they spent the time with him and just interacted with him. I think it's nice. So amazing.
That's what makes this job more fulfilling, because we can do community things, and the more we do, the better the community is, and the better our lives become. Really, I mean, it really does make a difference.
Right.
Yeah, so it's fun. Yeah.
Awesome. I love that. I think that's so awesome. I am trying to figure, I mean, I'm spending so much time at these nursing homes and senior centers and doing all of that. He's going to get moved, and the place that he's going to is going to have a Seder for Passover. And so I'll probably go to that and volunteer and help out with that.
Nice.
So, yeah. So I'll be spending lots of time with I'm playing bingo and whatnot.
They're so cute. And then you get to know them too. And it's like, I remember the stories. And this one woman, she was an actress and she likes to sing. She goes, come back and sing with me. I said, oh, I have an awful voice. You don't want me to sing with you. It's really, they're just funny. They need some attention. They're lonely.
They are. They need people to talk to. I walked into one place and this woman came up to me and she goes, where did you get those shoes? I love those shoes. So we had a whole conversation about my gym shoes.
Some of the stuff they come up with. I mean, it's funny because seniors in my mind are so authentic, like kids are.
Right. They have no filter and they will just say what is on their minds. Yeah.
It's a good lesson for us.
Exactly. right? Know. I know. You know, my uncle, I just have to bring him Oreos and he's happy,
Yeah,
and I'll just bring a whole bunch
perfect.
for everyone. You know, blood sugar be damned.
Yeah, or diabetes, God bless. Oh my God.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly. Who
exactly.
wants a few Oreos
Exactly.
for
Yeah.
everyone, right? Yeah. So,
It's
is it, what's
58.
the
It's
weather like
58
there?
today. It's
Did you,
nice. It's nice. We've had a winter. We've had a lot of rain.
I know,
No,
I was gonna
not
say, did you
not in
get
LA because
snow?
I'm at the beach basically. So we don't get. Yeah,
Okay.
I got hail one day. We
Well,
got hail one day, which was really unusual. We get snow in the mountains, like you can see the mountains from a lot of these areas, and you can see there's snow there. But no,
right,
I mean I'm
right.
literally at zero elevation. So, yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, I walk to the beach every day.
Yeah. Well, I told you my cousins
Right.
are in Redondo Beach, and one was here, and we were supposed to get all the snow. And she's like, "I brought my Uggs, I brought all of my warm
No,
winter clothes, and it didn't even
I mean
snow."
58. That's cold. What is it there? It's
And
like
now
58 here or something. Yeah, yeah.
it's in the 40s,
Oh,
but it's supposed to snow tomorrow. And my and her nephew is coming tomorrow, and it's supposed to snow, I think, on Friday.
oh wow,
So he's
wow.
gonna get the snow
Yeah,
if it
yeah.
actually
Crazy,
snows. So yeah,
crazy.
so fun.
Anyway,
Oh
there you
well,
have it. You're
well,
so welcome.
thank
Thank you
you.
for having me. It's
Thank,
great to catch up with you. I feel like we're in person almost. Yeah,
I know
yeah.
this is so fun. I
Thanks.
love it. So I'm so glad that, oh, my watch is talking. I'm so glad that
Yeah,
we've connected
yeah.
like this. This has been awesome. And my goal is to get out there in well,
Yeah.
November at
I would
least,
love
if
to
not
bring a group from
sooner.
San Diego to LA.
Well, so I think I may have told you this. My boyfriend's son is
Oh,
going to be
right.
working in LA. I think I Yeah, he's actually flying out there over the
Oh,
weekend to
awesome.
start looking for a place. Because he graduates in May, and then I think he starts in
Okay.
June or
He's got to
July.
narrow down where he wants to
So
live.
gonna get, yeah, I think he's gonna be, I think his
Oh, yeah, that's
work is
far.
in Orange County. So, but he talked about wanting to live
Way
like in
too far.
Hollywood.
Way too far. It's
I
he
don't
comes
know.
out, then he'll do the drive. You don't have time to live in Hollywood when you're in Orange County.
He he did an
Okay.
internship there over the summer. So I don't totally know exactly all the details. All I know is
Yeah,
I will tell him I have people who can help
totally.
him. That is all
And
I
it's
will
all
tell
about
him.
narrowing down the area
So,
because LA is
so
so spread out.
of course, no, and he knows that
Yeah,
because
that's awesome.
he spent the summer out there. But I think the question is, would he rather have fun when he's not working, or be so close to work that all he
Yeah.
does is
Well,
work?
yeah.
So I
Yeah, but it's not gonna
he's
he's not gonna commute
22.
2 hours each way every day.
No, but he doesn't have to
Oh,
be in the
different
office every day
story.
either.
Very different story. Okay, I get it
Correct.
now. Okay. Yeah, that makes
Correct.
sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Well,
Yeah.
awesome.
So
Well,
he has to figure it
get
all
out
out.
here. Let's
So
get together. Let's do more
yeah.
of this. And thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a great day. Enjoy the warm weather and good luck.
Okay, can I tell you?
I'm gonna have to go and
So the
check out
address is, you can go to
listings
the
of yours.
website. It's the address is the website address 676 Via Santa Ynez. I'll text you. I'll text you. It's
Text me the
amazing.
address. I
It's
want to check
amazing.
it
You
out.
have to see it.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Sounds
Thanks
good.
so much.
All right.
Bye.
Have a great day.